Hello, good afternoon to you all. Wendy here, independent Stamping Up demonstrator living in Narberth, Pembrokeshire, Wales. Right, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, it's going to be a bit of a, it's going to be a mat, but it's going to be a topper as well as a one-sheet wonder, so it's a bit of everything. You can actually do this as well if you want to do like Ruth does, big one-sheet wonders, then you could do the same thing. It's like a mini practice area, this is. Now the stamps I'm using are from the fluorescent stamps, and if you have a look what I've done in here, can you see I put a tape down there. Now Esther from Stamping Star Creations did this, and I was wondering why she did it, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go. And it's good because you can tell that this is the piece, it's easy to know which piece to rip off, and it's easier to rip this top piece, floppy bit off, than it is for the hard back. So thank you ever so much, Esther, for that. It is a wonderful idea. Right, now that I'm hoping now that this goes all right, because I've had, this is about my 6th take with this. Right, now then, what I like to do, I've got my cloth there just in case, I start in the middle, it's not stamping very well because I think it needs re-inking. It's my favourite colour, so I've been using it quite a lot, but I'm not really, if you can see here, I'll try and hold it to the light. You see there, there's like a, looks like a bay patch, doesn't it? But what you can do, I haven't got the cling film now, but if you put cling film around your scoring tool, then you can push the paint backwards and forwards then, and it should be all right. So I'm going to go now for the bit of ink that isn't fading, as they say. Just stamp that off a bit. And for some reason, if you do it like that and stamp off, it looks more natural than if you sort of go da 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 and keep it within the 4 corners of the page. And then the next line I'm going to do between the first two. I'm not going to be worried too much about that because I've got a little something to put across that afterwards. It's odd, isn't it? Some of them, even though I'm going in the same place, some of them just aren't, they're not inking up properly, but I'm not going to worry too much about that because, you know, sometimes it's quite nice to have a card that doesn't look perfect, if you know what I mean, because, you know, most of the cards that you buy in the shops, they would be, you know, sort of in a line and everything is exactly the same place and and all of that, but I don't know, I'd like a card that's different. Now for this one I'm going to go, I got room, to do another one at the top, which I didn't think I would have. What I'm doing, I'm checking every time I stamp, I'm checking the block in case I get ink, because what I'm doing, because I'm pressing a bit, you know, pushing it into the ink a bit too hard to try and get the ink, then it's getting onto the stamp. Right then, what I've got under me here is a piece of, not a piece of, the silicone mat. So it's just a matter of wiping it then, instead of getting it all over your nice stamping mat. Oh, well, I hope you've all had a lovely day today. I went to the dentist this morning, which was a very new experience for me, as I posted on my Facebook page, but lovely dentist, and I got through it without too much fuss, essentially. Right, we put the Highland Heather away. Now, I must also tell you what I did beforehand, before I started filming this time, because I lost everything last time. I have got a piece of ribbon, and I put some of the snail on it. What I've done is I've stuck it onto the card. Turn that over, do it from this way up, shall we? I was going to say did it to save time, but it hasn't really saved us any time, has it? So try and get that in the middle as soon as you can and give it a little press down. And what I also did was I stamped a thank you, because, well, you know, I do like letting it dry, because if it doesn't, you know what happens, don't you? Right, we would now have a go with the pineapple punch. And I'm using one of the smaller ones. Oh, there's two. Oh, this is the smallest one from the Floral Essence. And because these are photopolymer stamps, it's easy. Well, I shouldn't say it's easy. You can see where you place them, so you can get as close as possible to where the centre of it is. I am wiping this off every time. I'm hoping you can see this, because if you take it down and take it down a little bit, then you should get in the middle. I hope I got that. I'll try it again. This way, you go down and stamp. So you're going down so that you can see those two little edges there, those bits there, through the stamp. And then we know then that the stamp is central. Here I am wiping again, because this being my, I don't know how many take. The first one, the camera arm decided that it didn't want to perform. And it says, oh, I'm so weak, I can't hold the iPad. So I started, it went, quite a wilt on it, that one, so I had to start again. What happened then? Oh, then I just got in a total mess, got tongue-tied, and I didn't even know whether I was standing or sitting. So I thought, well, I'm not putting that out, because as of yet, is that a word? No, as yet, rather, I don't know how to edit a tutorial on YouTube. So what I'm doing is I'm videoing videos, tutorials, and then watch them back, and if they're okay, then I will upload them onto my YouTube account. I've got another, I'll be doing another one tomorrow in the alphabet series that I've been doing. And this week we're going for C. So it's the third week we're doing it, so it's the letter C this week. Right, now then, that's all done. I think it looks lovely, actually. I don't know why I keep being surprised at my things. Right, what I'm going to do now, oh, get up there, look there. I'm going to put that, you know, I said there that it doesn't really matter too much because you get out the way as well. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to wrap it round. Try and get it as even as possible. With me, it's quite impossible to get one. Now, I haven't got any dimensionals, so with this one, I will just have to put the sentiment, the little thank you, up there. And that covers that little boo-boo we did earlier on. And then I hope this one works now. Turn it over. I'm going to put, see that hasn't stuck very, come on glue. I obviously missed that bit with the tape gun, so I'm just going to press it back in there. Now then, get the card, make sure that you've got the card the right way round, and then line it up as best we can. Like what I like doing, I like putting another piece of card over the top, because then if there's any wet ink, it you see there was a bit of wet ink there, so I would have smudged it. So there we are, that's our card for today, and I hope you like it. I will, like I said earlier, I will be coming on to do another one tomorrow, and I think I'm using the Crafting Forever Housework Whenever stamp set. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching me. Bye.